it's Arie again. Welcome back to my channel. So I am coming to you guys with another story time. Okay, so before I get into this video, I do want you to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at looks by Arie. So please take your time. Take your time. I'm gonna give you a moment. Click. You see the subscribe button? Go ahead, click it. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So that way, anytime I upload new content, new videos, you get the notification. Okay. All right, awesome. So what I'm going to discuss today is actually very devastating for me. No, seriously. This is something that I experienced and I'm still mortified. It has been a year since this happened. And I ain't been right since, y'all. I ain't been right since. I'm gonna be honest. I have not. So let me just start from the beginning, okay? So for those of you who do not know, I am an esthetician, okay? So an esthetician is somebody who focuses on skincare, body waxing, makeup, brows, you know, just to name a few things that we do, okay? So when I started off last year and I went into my own suite, I was super excited and I was literally like just excited to get any client. Just anybody come off the street wanted to book with me. I was excited because I was starting off, and at that time I was averaging only like 5 clients a week. 7 days, 5 clients. That's not a lot. I'm grateful because it brought me to where I am now, but just to be real, it wasn't a lot. Anywho, so one day I was literally at my suite that I used to rent from, and this lady walks in. And she said that she booked a Groupon with someone and she was here to redeem her Groupon. And I was like, okay. Because where I used to rent from, it was a whole bunch of individual people who was renting from the person who owned the floor. So it was a floor with different suites, okay? So I'm like, okay, well, who were you redeeming it with? And she told me, and I was like, oh, there's nobody here by that name, by that business name. And the lady was like devastated, like devastation. She was like, well, I really need a Brazilian wax. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can give you a Brazilian if you really need one. And she's like, yes, I really need one. I need to be waxed. I made this appointment. And she was just like super just all over. So I'm like, it's cool, like calm down. I already got you. I got you. I'm about to wax you, get you out this door. Come on, follow me, okay? So just to reiterate, I was eager at this moment in my career. I was so like anybody who wanted to book or wanted to see me was willing to lay on my treatment bed. I was willing to service them, okay? A lot has changed in a year. Anywho, so the client comes in. And I'm like, okay, so here's, go undress. I'm going to step out, give you a few minutes. Let me know when you're ready. She said, okay. So she comes in, sis lays down. I'm like, all right, open her up. And not open her up, like open the towel, excuse me. I open her towel. And I'm like, all right, cool. About to do this, okay? So I'm laughing, y'all, but I'm really like mortified. And it's been a year and I'm still mortified. So I go to wax her. So I'm pretty sure you've seen a vagina before. So with waxing a vagina, you start off at the top and then you work your way into the lips, okay? That's how you wax, all right? It's a million videos on YouTube about that, but that's how you do a Brazilian, okay? So I started off at the top. Everything's going smooth. Just to give you guys an idea, my old space was literally, like my old business suite was literally only 86 square feet. So this was not a very big room. It's very tiny, to be quite honest. So just imagine, y'all see, I'm not a slim chick. I was in there sweating bullets. This was literally my first week in my new location. So I had not done Brazilian waxing since October and it's January. So it had been a little minute since I did a Brazilian. So I'm in there, I'm sweating, but I'm waxing that kitty, honey. So I get to the lips. I put down my first layer of wax, pull it back, good. So then I go to the next lip, put down my wax, pull it back. And when I pull back that wax, y'all, I cannot make this up. And if you are my friend in the industry, you already probably laughing, cracking up at this video because you know this story. So I go pull back that wax. And when I put it back, okay, because when you wax, you know, you just go. You put it in, you go. Give it a couple minutes to dry. Not even a couple minutes, literally a few seconds, and you pull it and you go. So I put it down and I put it back. And when I put it back, excuse me, connected to the wax, you know, because I put it, comes flying out a tampon. And I just, tampon, the tampon had blood. Like, y'all, I'm trying not to gag because I'm doing this video right now, but I'm still like disgusted. Like, to this day, I am still I'm still mad. Like, I'm still mad. So literally, luckily, I'm always like covered. As you can see, I have on a smock over my clothes. That's usually how I work. So typically that day specifically, I had on a smock similar to this one, and it was completely buttoned up. And luckily, thank you, sweet baby Jesus, I also had on a mask like this, which I suggest to all estheticians, because I could have got splattered. Like, that nasty blood could have gotten on me, could have gotten on my clothes if I did not have that smock and that face mask on. I'm still mad. Let me just say this. So immediately I had to end this, like, I'm done. Like, sis, no. Because one of the intake questions, one of the, pre-consultation before I waxed her was whether or not she was on her menstrual and when her last menstrual was. And she was dishonest. She was, okay? So I know you might be wondering, well, how did you not see the tampon string? How did you? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you. And you might laugh or y'all might be shocked to hear this, but there is a way that you can push a tampon string and hide a tampon string depending on your vagina type, okay? Some people's vagina is deeper and wider and deeper than others. So her vagina, I did not see it. It was not visible. I kid you not, okay? I wish that it was, because if it was, I wouldn't have waxed her. Okay? Anywho, so I ended the service immediately. Like, I had to snatch my gloves off. I was like, you're gonna have to get dressed. Like, we're done. Like, I cannot continue with the service, because this is the thing. Anytime a bodily fluid like blood, any type of bodily fluid, if it comes, out of the body, like blood, we have to stop the service. Like, it is a big sanitation no. Like, we have to stop as beauty service providers, because let's just be real. There's all type of things that can be in your blood, STDs, diseases. Come on. So I had to stop the service. I had to completely, I had to, of course, end it, tell her she needs to leave. Yes, I charged her as if I did the full wax, because at the end of the day, sis. Now, this is the thing, and this is what really made me upset about the situation, is that she was not like super apologetic. She was just kind of like, matter of fact, like, okay. I mean, to her, she's just like, what's natural? You have one too. And I'm like, you're right. It is natural. Yes, I do have one too. However, I wouldn't want you to see my bodily fluids that's coming out of me, and I don't want to see yours. Like, it's a sanitation thing. It's just, it's really not okay. Like, it's not okay. And for you to lie and knew that you had a tampon and you knew that you were on your cycle, whether it was the beginning, the end, it does not matter. You are on your cycle. You're not supposed to get a Brazilian wax or bikini wax when you are on your cycle, okay? You are not, sis. You're not. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about doing it, don't do that. Don't. It's a no-no. Just don't, okay? So anywho, I charge her, she leaves, and I literally, like, I had to throw away the smock that I was wearing. I had to completely, like, stop my day, because I had to clean my room, my suite, from top to bottom. I had to take all the sheets off my bed. I mean, I had to make sure that my clients, as well as myself, that we were protected and that we were in a clean and, very clean and disinfected environment. Like somebody's bodily fluids was just flung on me. I didn't know if particles of her bodily fluids had hit the wall, hit my fan, my ceiling fan, my lamp, my mag lamp, my car. I mean, I literally had to take my time to sanitize and clean everything top to bottom, literally, because it's sanitation. Like, so I know this was a nasty story time. I know y'all probably watching this like, sus, why did you share this? I'm sharing this because it happened. And I'm also sharing this because from a client perspective, I want clients and future clients and current waxing clients to understand, like, you guys cannot do that to us. Like, please, or it's not that you can't, just don't. Like, it's a sanitation thing. Like, you may feel like, well, I don't have anything. Okay, even if you don't have anything, why put somebody in a position where they have to deal with your bodily fluids that they did not agree to deal with? Like, that's not okay. It's not okay. And from a service provider's perspective, meaning like you may be watching this and you're an esthetician as well, just make sure, you guys, that even if they put on their paperwork, on their client, even if they put on their client consultation form that they are not on their cycle, that they are not, that they just ended or they haven't started, just make sure that you go over that with them. Like, read over, like, okay, so I see here that your last cycle was June 6th. Is that correct? Like, reiterate with them what they put on their client consultation forms, because people do not always tell the truth. I know, that's a shock. But for real. So I just want to share with you guys that I was literally scarred from that situation. Literally, I was scarred. I did not do any Brazilian waxing for almost 10 months after that. Like, literally, if you follow me on social media, you know this. I took off bikini waxing, Brazilian waxing. I took all waxing off of my booking site because I was so mortified that she did that to me, that happened to me. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a sign. I need not to be waxing. No. So fast forward, 7-8 months later after this happened, I started doing a service called Vajacials. I'll talk about that, which is a facial for your vagina. Don't worry, video coming soon about that, real soon. Anywho, and I was doing Vajacials, but I wasn't doing waxing, and it was kind of asinine because I'm like, I'm already down here. Why am I allowing my clients to go get waxed by someone else and then coming to me for Vajacials when you can just get both with me? Because I mean, I am trained in the service. I do have, 2 Brazilian waxing certifications. So why am I not offering this to my clients? Like, I just kind of feel like, you know what, I can't make my clients suffer because of one person's mistake, because of one choice that one person made. So I decided to bring Brazilian and bikini waxing back. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did, because I do provide, not to toot my own horn, but sis can wax a kitty real good, okay, because this is, I mean, come on. Like, you want your person that's waxing you to be good at what they do. And because I specialize in natural skincare, my wax is my wax is also natural. So I do use a cocoa-based, amazing natural wax. And it's local. It's made right here in Texas in the U.S. Down the street, I go pick it up. Anywho, so, guys, I think about that lady all the time. Sometimes I'd be walking down the street and I just be wondering, like, if I was gonna run into her ever again. Y'all probably crazy. I'm so serious. Like, for like a whole month straight, I would walk into my suite and have a flashback. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, like, I saged, I prayed. I mean, I did a lot, but I just kept having a flashback. I'm still mortified that happened to me. I mean, I've came a long way. Like I said, I'm back offering the service, but it took months for me to start doing it again. Like, I had PTSD from that situation. Sis gave me PTSD because she wanted to come get a Brazilian knowing that she was on her. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do it. That is a Brazilian no. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I'm going to do more story times about my experience as an esthetician, as a solo esthetician, as a new esthetician, and so forth. Okay. So like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've experienced something similar. Let me know if you went and got waxed when you was on your period. Like, let me know, sis. Let me know. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching, you guys. Have a good one.